River songs. Now, to be honest, the reason why she works on this chemical relationship with the doctor is because she goes back meeting younger and younger doctors because they need to have orders, so she remembers future versions of him in her past, and he remembers future versions of her in his past so that they know each other's future. Now, this is a great relationship, but honestly, it's another face of bow plot device. And to be honest, my favorite Doctor Who writer was during the Russell T Davies period. Yeah. Mainly because Russell T Davies had such this firm grasp on this sort of time travel and space travel logic. And to be honest, Moffat doesn't quite have that, because if he did, he would understand certain little technicalities. Like, for instance, at one point, when she lands the TARDIS, the Doctor asks how she even knew how to do that. And she responds, "The first Doctor taught me." If they know each other's future by this time travel logic, he should remember having been the first Doctor and having told her about it, not to mention that this whole meet out of order thing is just thrown away now that she is chronologically meeting the Doctor and remembering the adventures in order just because it's coincidentally the current Doctor she meets the most. Convenient. But not only that, but then there's just plain weird stuff that seems like it's a completely different series, because when stuff like this happens, like for instance, at one point she said that the Doctor would know less and less about her as she goes back because she would be meeting younger versions. And that makes sense, and that one day she would meet a version of the Doctor who would never have known anything about her and would be yet to meet her. Now, at the end of that same episode, she gives the Doctor a kiss, and he says that they hadn't done that before, and she gets sad, and when he says there's a first time for everything, she, in quotes, says, "and a last." So, theoretically, that means that when he was leaving, it means that this is the last time she's ever going to see the Doctor, and he's just about to meet the present version of her. Which makes sense. But unfortunately, it doesn't make any bleeping sense at all, because she mentioned she knew the first Doctor, and in this time travel logic of them knowing each other's future, he should not only remember being the first Doctor, but he should remember all of the relationships they've had across his regenerations. In the episode where she was introduced, called Army of Angels on Netflix, she even stated that she had pictures of all his faces, hinting that she had met every single Doctor. So he should remember that every time he regenerates, she just drops by. That would make sense. But the current Doctor, who is well familiar with her, knows about her for a long time, and even remembers having relationships with her across his regenerations, shouldn't just instantaneously stop knowing about her. I mean, he should still remember all of this. That's part of why this relationship works and how this logic goes. So in other words, it's just inconnuitive. I do not think Doctor Who is a bad show. I just get upset when the writers know less about the continuity than the viewers, so it messes up our understanding. That's why I'm making these videos. So if you know the answer to any of these time warps that only Russell T Davies's mind could grasp of, please say it in the comments.